Well, hello. Welcome to my channel. Hi, I'm Jan. Welcome to the Save Money and More with Jan channel. I'm going to jump right into it. If you like saving money, keeping money, whatever, this is the place to be. I want to mention to you my cheap and frugal 7-day menu plan. I know. This is not in any particular order, but it just so happens that I want this tonight, this specific meal. I love it. It's so cheap and inexpensive. It is just so delicious and fast. Angel hair pasta with marinara sauce and mushrooms. I use the canned mushroom. What I do is drain it, doctor it up, the sliced one, throw it into a little bit of a saute situation with a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of garlic powder, put that to the side. And then what I do is I make my angel hair pasta, which like cooks up in minutes, like short term minutes, like what is it, less than 5 minutes. Drain that. I put those mushrooms inside of my favorite marinara sauce. I could do with a little can of sauce and doctor it up, or use a little bit of jarred sauce that's already prepared and put that all together. There's my meal. Literally, there's my meal with a tiny garden salad if I'm in the mood of it, a couple of slices of lettuce, tomato, a little bit of onion, red onion, and a little bit of Italian dressing. Optional. Let's see how hungry I am. Next, no specific order. Chicken cutlets with green beans and baked potato. One chicken cutlet. I prepare it a very simple way. I mentioned it the other day. And I like to bake up a potato, scrub it up, bake it up. And on the side, green beans. You can put everything in one pan if you want. The green beans you put in last, or just heat them up on the stove, whatever way you want. For me, this is a very simple, basic, hearty home meal, inexpensive, and I just feel like, oh, I've eaten, and I'm just like so satisfied with that. Good feeling. Excuse me, please. I take frozen store-bought pizza. So one night this week coming up, I'm going to take my favorite frozen store-bought pizza. But what I do is I doctor it up with either fresh vegetables or some canned or whatever I have left over in the fridge. I don't like food waste at all. So I'm adding a bit of nutrition to my frozen pizza. Throw the whole thing in the oven. A one pan meal. I love the idea of a one pan meal. And it's so inexpensive and filling. One night is going to be Nathan's Franks and Beans, and I do it a really easy way. I take a baking tray. I put 2 Nathan's Franks. I spray it with nonstick. Put them in the pan. I take a couple of Frankfurter buns. Put that in the same pan. And on the side of the pan, I like to open up a can of my favorite beans, Bush's beans. I put it in. Maybe I'll doctor it up a little bit with some like cinnamon, maybe a pinch of honey or a little bit of maple syrup into the beans. Put the whole thing in the oven for like 10 minutes. Done. One pan. I love one pan meals. And I do love my Nathan's Franks too. Next. It would help if I turned the book over. Okay. Next. Hamburgers. You know the pre-made frozen ones? Sometimes I get those on sale. And it can be very cost effective because I only want to use one at a time. So I'll take one frozen hamburger down. I'll make it and I'll put like a sliced tomato with pickles and maybe a little bit of, I like to mix together mayonnaise with a little bit of ketchup and garlic powder. I put that on top of the whole thing. It's like a whole meal in one sandwich. Sometimes I like to make homemade fries, just cut them up, throw them in my air fryer, potatoes. It's so good. Or I might even crave sweet potato. It depends on my mood. Or I might omit it. So some nights I might swap it out for half a cup of macaroni salad. The kind that you get at the deli, or you can make it yourself quite easily. All this inexpensive. Next, homemade meatball sub. I do not buy meatball subs outside. Not that there's anything wrong with that. No. But I like my meatballs my way. So I make a whole bunch of them in advance, like let's say at the beginning of the month, and then I'll throw them in the freezer, and I will take them down as needed, including the tomato sauce. I keep them in the tomato sauce when I freeze them. So I take it down, defrost it, heat it up, toast up some Italian bread, throw some shredded mozzarella over it. There you go. Cheap, easy, fast, frugal, and delicious meatball sub. Get unexpected company. It doesn't get faster than that. Take that down. heat it up, make a sub. I'm telling you, delicious. No one that I know has ever turned down one of my meatball subs. That is for sure. I'm just saying. Another easy night, very, very easy night. 3 cheese ravioli. Ever see those in the grocery store, the frozen ones? Keep them in the freezer as you need them. Take it down as much as you need for either yourself or your partner or your whole family or whatever. Just keep him down as you need it, whatever. Like I'll take out a cup work. When I say a cup, I mean the size of my big red coffee mug. I don't mean like an actual like cup. So I get about, depending on the size of ravioli, about 12 or 13 makes my meal. They're filling. For me, they are filling. I could take down still a couple more of my meatballs and add it to it and with the sauce, or I could just make a butter sauce, do like a butter garlic sauce. It is so delicious. And of course, anytime I want, I could do a throw together salad. Having fixings in your stockpile, in your pantry, your canned products, you can still make a salad. People can buy artichoke hearts. They could get them in the jar. They could get them in the can. Chickpeas, I love that, with just so simple chickpeas with Italian dressing on it, just like that. I may or may not add onion to it. It all depends on A, if I have an onion, B, if I'm in the mood of an onion. Maybe I'm not. I'm not just going to say onion to make my viewers think, oh, she has to put onion in it. No, you put in what you want. But if you have fixings in a can available at any time, you can make your salad at any time. So there's no excuse. And for a little bit of a kind of sort of like a dessert, I love mandarin oranges. Who out there likes mandarin oranges? You get them in the can. They are delicious. They're available, or any other canned fruit for that matter. A fruit cocktail with, let's say, 1 scoop of vanilla ice cream with that is so good. Or just like the canned peaches. I used to like to do that for my mom. Put out 1 scoop of vanilla ice cream and pour some of that canned peaches on top with a couple of slices of the canned peaches over the vanilla ice cream. That is a simple dessert. One night, I had unexpected company, and I just happened to have, those like little individual pies, like those little apple pies. They're so cute. They're round. They look like the big one, except they're miniature. So I lucked out. I happened to have a few of those. So what I did after the unexpected company had pizza, I had dessert for them. Well, what did I do? I just put out each individual, had a little pie for themselves with 1 scoop of vanilla ice cream on top. It does not get simpler than that. Everybody seemed to like it, and no complaints whatsoever. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate everybody's time. I hope that some of these meals have inspired some thoughts. They're all very inexpensive and pretty nutritious, and most of all, delicious. Nutritious is great, but delicious works too as well. So there. Again, thanks for being here. Don't forget to click like, share, and what? Subscribe to the channel. Have an amazing, fantastic upcoming week. Thank you so much. Have a great day, everybody. Take good care. Bye-bye.